This might be the most controversial event in all of Fortnite. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Tricky, and welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for 4K subs. We just hit it right as I started recording this video. And if y'all haven't already, use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. And once you do that, go in the description, join my Discord, and send a picture of yourself sub to my channel to enter my weekly giveaways. After this video is posted, I'll be streaming, and we'll be going over all of the leaks and events for all of Chapter 2 Remix, all night. Before dropping into Chapter 2 Remix, I highly recommend that you download GearUP PC Booster. You can experience the frustration-free gameplay with GearUp's advanced anti-packet loss system feature, ensuring the lowest packet loss. GearUP Booster is a must-have for gamers who want to reduce ping as low as 100 milliseconds for a smooth online gaming experience. I was going into solo squads and trying to queue, but I could only get a queue in Europe, and I was able to connect far away servers with a lot lower latency without experiencing any spikes or jitters. And also, if you're on console, there's no worries. GearUp also has you covered. They also have a gaming router on the console called Hyper EV, which is the best gaming router you can get for under $100. I've left the link for GearUp down below, so go try it yourself unless you want to be the underdog in your matches. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, it all started, we got this little pop-up in the lobby screen of a timer that counted down. We all knew that there would be an event coming out, but we just didn't know what it would be. And come to surprise, there were a lot of new collaborations added to the game. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. The event started with a mini trailer showing Snoop Dogg and clips of Ice Spice along with Eminem. And whenever that happened, we got transported into Times Square. And the artists today actually performed in Times Square. Ice Spice, Snoop Dogg, but not Eminem, which was pretty shocking to me. And after this, after the whole concert, it was honestly, in my opinion, it was a very good concert. I feel like it's a little weird having Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice, but overall, I think they did very well. Fortnite and I believe Disney rented out the entirety of Times Square. I mean, if you see the billboards, they're all Fortnite related and have something attached to them, and they all went along with the story. With the butterfly floating across the screen, it was really, really cool. And after this, we got the trailer of Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. Now, to start it off, we have Snoop Dogg running the agency, as you can see here, and it's not the agency anymore. It is actually Snoop Dogg's personal POI. And if we look even deeper, Eminem also got his own POI, Mom's Spaghetti, which this is the grotto. And last but not least, actually, I could say least, is Ice Spice, who got her shark POI with an inflatable of her on top. Now, I was streaming this event, and honestly, there was a lot of mixed opinions. I don't really know if I like this. Now, will this season be great? Yes, this season will be absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong. This looks so cool. I think it's very cool that Fortnite revamped and completely changed a lot of stuff in Chapter 2. They didn't completely change it, but it's just a remix version, and I feel like this is exactly what I could see a remix version being. But I could see the controversy for sure. Everyone thought that they were bringing back the original map. Everything the same, the loot pool, which the loot pool is the same, but the map is just for artists and collaborations. It seems like a mix. I don't know. And I was talking to a fellow content creator, his name is Clark Clint, along with Clint. They had a very professional insight on this, and I believe that their opinion was right. Clark and Clint basically talked about the structure of the game and how it was prior, with Donald Mustard directing it. And the new CEO and people basically directing the game shouldn't be switching on the core values of Fortnite created by Donald Mustard. Adding these collaborations just completely separates the true meaning of the storyline. And I can understand that from a player that loves the storyline and also liked Donald Mustard's concept of the game. And honestly, I am a little angry too. While I am very excited to play Chapter 2 Remix, it seems amazing. Here's the thing too, I feel like this is getting a little bit too much hate solely because of the storyline. I think this might be one of the best seasons, but bringing these collabs, and honestly, I don't think Ice Spice was necessary along with Eminem. We already got Eminem prior. There wasn't really a reason to add him, but I do think these POIs are cool. In my How Collabs Ruin Fortnite video, I basically summed up that there should be a reason for Fortnite to add these collaborations and to add more emphasis into them. And Fortnite did that. They did exactly what I said to do. and that was to create more emphasis and have a reason for them being in the game. And I feel like this is a very valid reason. They have their own POI, and there is speculation that there will be completely different mythics. Well, they'll be the same mythics as Chapter 2 Season 2, but they'll just be reskinned, if that makes sense. But I can understand from a player's perspective that has followed the storyline for, God, 7 years now, and they decide to bring back the original Chapter 2 map, but add it with a ton of collaborations. I can totally understand their perspective. It seems like there are a lot of mixed emotions in the community, but I'm gonna have an answer that completely sums it all up, and I believe will bring everyone together. See, it's nice going back and having a nostalgic feeling about Chapter 2, Chapter 1, and maybe even Chapter 3 in the near future, but if Fortnite does this every year, we're gonna go in a loop. And what I mean by loop is everything will be very, very repetitive. There won't be any sort of surprise. And I feel like this event brought a lot of surprise to the community. And I'm trying to stay as biased as possible, but I also feel like from a casual player's take, they should be excited about this, because how else is Fortnite supposed to integrate collaborations without just throwing them in there? And yes, you could say, oh, well, they could have done this in the Chapter 6 map, but why wouldn't they do this now while they have a ton of players on the game? I mean, just today, we had 10 million players watching the live event, which is Fortnite's peak overall. A lot of things y'all need to understand as well that a lot of people can't get through their head is the game has to advance. It's a very tough way to do it, and it seems like a lot of players don't like it, but a lot of players do like it. There's a lot more people coming back to the game, and obviously if you're watching this right now, you're planning on playing it. Don't get me wrong, this is going to be a very good season, but I feel like this storyline now with Disney buying out Fortnite is not going to be able to tie, because Disney has such a strong share in the company now. They care more about releasing these collabs and making money off sales rather than the storyline. And yes, it's sad, but the truth of it is they just do not care about the storyline anymore. When we had Donald Mustard, the storyline was very, very deep and complex, but it was also easier to understand. Now it's just going to be mainly collabs, and that's what's going to be tying into the storyline. Yes, they had the butterfly event, but it didn't seem as relevant as it needed to be. It felt like it would have been a lot better if they would have just rifted us into Chapter 2 remix. Like, I don't know, but I'll say one thing. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its trailer. I think this is going to be a fire season and a fire chapter. And if you think so as well, comment down below who is your favorite icon skin that they added. While I'm editing this, by the way, I realized that they added the Juice WRLD skin. I was freaking out. I was so happy that they added this, but one thing that they did was make the skin free, and I truly believe that this is the best thing that Fortnite could have done. And I know this makes all of y'all happy as well. It just shows a great way to remember Juice WRLD without using him for money. I think this is the best way they could have done it, seriously. Me personally, I really like Snoop Dogg and the agency. And also, which POI are you gonna land at? That's what I'm excited for. But anyways, it's been your boy Tricky. If you haven't already, go in the description, join my Discord, check out GearUP, and tune into my stream right after you're done watching this. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. It's been your boy Tricky, and I'm out. Peace.